Okay. A little bit late today, but I think that should be okay. I was talking to my mom for a little bit, so might explain why we're here. I was a little bit late. So yeah, I think last time we got done that. Did we not? Oh, that's right, we had to do this one.
I'll take care of it.
Best of luck, guys.
Strength of plus 20.
You need my help?
Oh, was that not the...
I like traveling. Send me wherever you want.
Let's get it.
Well, I guess let's get going with them then. Cool. Tomorrow Dane. So I guess let's go to the Ardanian Empire. I think there would be a good place to go, right?
Came a pretty long way, eh?
Onwards!
Okay, so where do we have to go now? This way. There's a mound. Okay, so
I could have sworn.
let's see here. Yeah, it's over here. Okay. Yep.
Look!
Don't move!
Great!
You meant well. But still, you've fallen into our trap.
Huh?
What? Uh-oh.
Pincer attack! We in tight squeeze! Looks like they read us like a book.
Thought you had us, did you?
Maybe.
I've put paid to 1,000 fools like you in my time. and you thought I wouldn't see right through the little plan. I think your little soldier friends have already copped it about now.
I think you underestimate the Ardanian Empire.
I'm not so sure. We're quite the capable bunch too, you know. Since we're putting all the core crystals we've taken to very good use.
Well, we'll just have to put those skills to the test then, won't we?
Yep.
I'm gonna enjoy this. Praxis! Theory! Take him down!
Squad, hold your position. Lady Morak, be careful. Eagle, go! Wicked Arts! Why not?
You think
My
you're all
dead
that?
body.
How
You
this?
have my thanks.
All those radiance!
My dead body.
Yeah!
Deception.
Ray of Ice Slash!
This is
Why not?
unexpected.
Enemies will become The time to defend is now!
I'm not messing about!
Fighting that way is
It's getting
unwise.
tough.
You will not
You
hold
think
me
you're
like
all
that.
Eagle,
Have my thanks.
the time is now! May not. Brave breeze!
This! Me!
This must become
I think I gotta add Nia to the team.
We won't lose again.
Maybe if we do some prep?
So I think let's go. I think let's go with that, right? I think that would probably be okay. Because we have launch, topple, break, and smash, so we should be okay. Uh-oh, that's not good. I think I should fast travel.
Just had a frightful dream.
This isn't a joke. Please try harder.
I think if we go here, that would probably be better.
Let's go.
Onwards!
It should be okay now. Yep, just barely.
Quick! Will we have the advantage?
Don't run in blindly, my lady.
Rapid PT operating at max power!
Eat this! You think you all the sword! Eat crap! How this? Make haste and retreat! Eat this! You think you all that?
No, Tora!
Get back!
May not.
Eat this! Awaiting your direction! You think you're all that? I'm not messing about! Eat this! You think you're all that? You think you're all that? You think you're all that?
Nice.
Don't move. May not. May not.
Yeah, this is going much better.
I shall
Really? Come on. Uh-oh. Tora? Really? Come on! It's so lame, bro.
Tora made things a little easier for you. Next time, we won't lose.
Okay, what happens if we focus on Parax?
Will we have the advantage?
Not everyone has your energy, my lady.
Poppy will show you her true power. You can't do
Dynamic
that.
Spark Sword! Eat this!
Jaguar Smash.
Let us now this! What's this? This you think you all that?
We'll work this out somehow.
Don't move. Watch out.
Get back!
You can't do that.
Eat this!
Johnny will protect Sure.
I'm not messing about!
No. Are you ready for combat?
Now this!
Poppy will protect Masterpon.
Eat this!
Jaguar Flash.
You think you're all that? You think you're all that? You think you're all that? You think you're all that?
Nice.
Let's get ready.
Dynamic Spark Sword!
Get attention of enemies. And please consider
I'm not
healing.
messing about!
No!
Are you sleeping now?
Synchronators, time to shine! You think you're all that? What's this? Now this!
I'd really like Dormac.
Rebel sister. No shortage of strength.
Now this!
Panic destruction. Geyser spring.
This! You think you're all that?
Uh-oh.
Deluge.
Going for the
Eat
throat.
this!
Hey, Sherrod. No laying down on the job.
Yes. Good to hear that sweet foul mouth again.
Jaguar Flash.
Let us make now this! Eat right! Eat crap!
Going geyser spring.
Eat this! Get back!
Protect Masterpon.
You think you're all that?
Okay.
Eat crap! Now this!
Okay.
Geyser spring.
You think you're all that? Now this! You think you're all that? Get back! You think you're all that? I'm not messing about!
You to the last.
Oof.
Now this!
Get up, Neo. Come on.
Whoa, is it really my turn? May not. Frost. May not.
You must be more careful.
Eagle eye.
Rest a while.
How's this? What many votes?
Topple, topple.
Awaiting your direction.
Come on, topple. What is this? What the heck? Whew. That was getting close.
Driving us into a corner, eh? I've got to admit, I'm impressed. Come on, Theory. Praxis. Try a little harder, won't you? You were born to fight, weren't you? So act like you mean it.
Understood. Praxis, let's go.
I'll set them up for you. Move on my signal.
What?
She vanished.
Where'd she go? Praxis?
Oh.
The core crystal.
What? She turned into core crystal?
What's the meaning of this? Has her driver succumbed?
Damn. They demolished the support squad? Guess the plan to keep her driver at a distance backfired. Can't anyone do their bloody job right? Theory. We're leaving.
But what about Praxis?
We can't just stick around, can we? Shut your trap and do as I say. Forget about that good for nothing. Just hurry up and come with me.
Praxis's core crystal. Nice. All right. Let's return back and report.
That was a slog.
Let us go.
I've been sharpening my fangs for this day to come.
When I was first dispatched to Torgoth, I thought it would be a nice, peaceful city where the days roll by. But it seems like a lot of Grimati still bear a grudge against Morardain. And the other day, we even had unauthorized drivers infiltrating our base. Unbelievable. There's no end to our troubles here, I'm telling you. Still, it's a fair sight better than the home country, even if we are short of a council. Lady Morag, I'm sorry. We cut our enemy's numbers in half with the aid of the Garfront mercenaries, and we were able to defeat a driver. As a result, we lost most of the men in our squad, and we were forced to retreat. I know, Praxis's driver had to have been elsewhere. She must have returned to a crow crystal after he was defeated. I'm sorry, but we couldn't be of more help. No, you are not to blame. The fault lies with me for incorrectly gauging the enemy's strength. It pains me to say, but I don't expect to be contending with such a dangerous threat. Hey, no need to get down at the dumps. It's not like the plan failed completely. We still got one of them. Praxis and her driver are out of the picture now. And we got a good overview of our opponent's strength and plans. It seems like a satisfactory result. But we can't let the rest of them just get away, can we? Agreed. And I don't intend to. The longer they have remaining at large, the more victims there will be. Then we have to continue the pursuit of the perpetrator and try to gather as much intel as we can. We'll also make preparations on the side for what we can do at the earliest, so that we can move at the earliest notice. I wish you the best of luck. Ma'am, yes ma'am. Oh. See here. See here. What was the one we just finished? Guess we can do this one. Okay, so guess we can head over there now. Uh-oh. Didn't mean to do that. That was a mistake. So level.
A menace has a mere
Jesus.
flesh wound.
It's fine. We'll get him yet.
Try to do it properly this time.
Maybe some more game. Let's see here. It's not there. Oh yeah, that's right. We're able to do... can do Vess. I think Nia would probably work, because I think... wouldn't Vess be a healer, right? I'm just gonna double check. Yeah, Vess is a healer. I kind of thought that was the case.
Hello there. I'm Vess. My power? It's like a warm, soft bed. I'm here to soothe your weary hearts and souls. I will attend to your every need, at least for fighting.
Let's see here. Where is this? Chapter 7. All 4. Forestry, Fortitude, Dumpling Pro. Nice. Should maybe make some more of those. I'm not really too concerned with that at the moment, though. Okay.
Now let's see.
Flora heals an aching soul.
Let's try over here.
We've arrived. Where do we go from here?
Not there. Well, okay. Yeah, now I'm dead.
We were careless before. Next time, don't get distracted. Now let's see.
Maybe agriculture is Poppy's specialist field.
Oh my goodness. Is it Oh, I have to... well, I guess let's go to... Let's go to Torgoth. Probably do that. Over here, right?
Let's go.
Onwards!
Yeah, it's right over here. Let's take a rest.
There is still much to learn.
Okay.
You certainly seem well rested. Good morning. And yes, I'm very well rested. Where do we go from here?
Oh, there's a heart-to-heart here. Well, getting minced up here not fit with plans of Pan. Pan have hopes and dreams of eating world's tasty treats. Wow, those eyes looking at Pan as if Pan was tasty treat. Are you safe? Kind friend who gave Pan tasty treat. Will friends help again? Nope.
Very well. Shall we dance? Break!
Get back.
Topple them! Let's draw the enemies for sure!
I've got it well in hand. Yeah.
Decisive blow! My excitement is rising!
Dynamic spark.
It's my time! Wolfrey! Time to defend! Strong enemies will be punished! Let's take them in one fell
Heavy
swoop.
hitter.
In I go! Radiance! It won't be that easy. Break!
This might work. Poke off.
Strong hold! Rock!
Leave it to Z. I've got it.
My dead party!
Poke off. Hubble. Lightning bolt.
There is a reason why I am spinning and turn this in my dead party!
Watch this.
Just be sure. Prepare yourself!
Swing.
Why not?
Get out of here. Wolfrey. Is he?
I feel a singular aura.
Let's break! That's the way!
Rock!
Let's keep it up!
Excellent Concord!
Always will. Yeah.
Cyclone smash!
Great game.
There
Wing
we go!
smash.
Come on, time to heal!
Myth. Got it well in hand. Okay. Watch this.
Let's keep it up!
We're on top!
Wolfrey.
Unleash your power!
Stupid!
Super.
Finish on the job!
Yes!
Thank you, friend. Pan about to become tasty treat of big nasty vacuum brog. Friend look at Pan as if to say Pan ungrateful Napon that not reward gift of food from friend. I must choose wisely. Hey, wait, don't say nasty thing. Pan not such bad Napon. Pan will get all worked up when at helm of ship. I see. Pan Pan go to Uriah now, then back to Argathim to give friend a proper token of thank you. Pan Pan managed it this time, that promise. Haha! Get a load of Pan Pan's excellent skills. Him wiggling a bit funny. Wiggling about in funny way. Wow! Guess we can do this heart to heart too. Just gotta move some stuff around here. I think that should be okay.
And we're back here.
This is where my whole adventure with Rex really began.
Oh, right. This must be the spot where you and Rex washed up.
See here.
Though we only made it here thanks to Gramps' efforts.
And those efforts are the reason I'm like this now.
Well, if you stayed that big, you couldn't exactly travel with us. I'd say you're just right.
If I was my old self, I'd be able to carry you anywhere. Well, anywhere within reason. The World Tree would be pushing it.
Amazing! So how long did it take you to get to Argentum from here?
At the current separation, let's see, about 10 days travel.
That long?
You do it faster than that, or you taste the whip, is what I'm hearing.
Of course, that's not what I mean. But that's like 3 or 4 days by boat.
My apologies. I'm not as young as I used to be.
What is point of worrying now Gramps not big anymore?
True enough. That old body is a thing of the past.
Well, I think you are adorable like this. I like it.
Well, that's very kind of you, Pyra.
Are you blushing, oldster?
Tell me, Rex, do you ever wish I was in my old form?
Pyra, Neil, Poppy.
I think you better like this.
Oh, You prefer me this way?
It's cool to have you riding on my back for a change. Just hearing you encourage me from behind really sets my heart at ease. And when you were big, we couldn't just, you know, hang out or walk together. I like being able to stay close.
I see. I see.
You look rather pleased, Deserta.
If I were to be honest, Rex's helmet is a little cramped. Not to mention the jolting and bumping and bouncing around. It's enough to make me lose my lunch at times. But hearing Rex say that, for the first time, it made me think that perhaps this was actually a good thing.
I'm sorry about the jolting. Looks like I've got to get used to this situation too.
That's all right, Rex. I'll keep the words of encouragement coming. I shall endeavor to become ever more reliable.
Actually, if you're planning on nagging me constantly, maybe I'll pass.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to have Dromac's nagging voice in my ear all the time either.
Cheeky sods.
I think there's a chest up there, right?
We've arrived. Where do we go from here?
Never really got a chance to check that chest. Okay, let's see what's in there. Should be easy to do so now.
Let's clear this up quick. Opening protocol engaged.
Oh my goodness.
Calm your mind.
Focus.
Structural analysis in progress. There.
Yeah, I think it's open.
That should do it.
Ooh, a rare core crystal? I should have got that before. How many rare core crystals do I have now? 5? You know what? Let's do 1 rare core crystal each. I think that would be good. Get anything good? Nope. Nothing for more egg. Don't think I got anything for Rex either. Yeah, nothing for Rex. Alright, what about Zeke? No, I don't think so. And let's do one for Mia. I don't think we got anything either. Yep, nothing. Bunch of nothing. Oh, there's another heart. Heart over there.
We've arrived. Where do we go from here?
Not down there. Oh, okay then.
That was poorly judged.
Again?
Okay. I might know where he is.
Let's go.
Onwards!
Hey! Hey! Hey!
Yeah, I guess I was wrong.
Hey! Hey!
Okay.
We've been discovered. There's more of them!
It's just here.
This is for a just cause.
Another rare core crystal. Hell yeah. Guess he's in Torgoth.
could have sworn.
I almost threaded the needle.
Now let's see.
I'll sniff 'em out. Sniff 'em good.
Okay, this is the last place I would have expected him to be here.
I could have sworn.
More of me coming up later.
Yeah, this should work.
I am awake! No more losing.
I had the coolest idea.
Ooh.
Next goal. Our journey got easier.
Lockpicking. Wait, artifact attack.
Poppy's battle sense increased.
Guard shift. That's nice.
Things will be easier from now on. I feel closer to nature now.
Mad. Not so, not see kind friend for a while. How friend be? Pun in great health, as friend can see with own eyes. Pun's crafty play, nasty trick on him again. Crash landed. Now engine only make silly noises. At this rate, Pun never make it back to Argatham. Pun have no hope of giving thanks to friend for food. If only Pun had 4 freely rocks, 3 crimson gears, and a couple of fancy bolts. Oh, Pan didn't notice that his own lips were moving there. Well, if friend happened to find parts, Pan very happy and grateful. Okay. Fancy bolts. Where do I get those? Argatham Trade Guild. Crimson Gears. Argatham. So I guess we gotta go to Argatham. Oh fuck! I should have been doing this.
land of the perennial beauties.
I'll finish the job, Rock.
Sure. Go on.
Okay. So let's go to there.
Let's rest a spell.
Let's get going.
Where would I? Oh, maybe here.
Would you mind having a chat?
Oh, I have to salvage them. It's kind of annoying. Okay, what about the other ones? Crimson Gears. Also from salvaging.
Squad, hold your positions.
Lady Morak, be careful.
Bring us back some local snacks, you hear?
Wait here. I'll bring something great. Time. Onwards. This looks like it'll be something good.
Yeah, we got enough on. Okay, hopefully we can come apart. Fancy bolt, yep.
This is for a just cause.
Doesn't look like we got anything else, so we can try.
Oh, I can't wait. Yo. Time. All right.
Hopefully we get something good.
This looks like it'll be something good.
Come apart.
Very well. Shall we dance?
Dynamic Spark Sword!
If I may.
Let's see. Salvage deck, Goldmouth Light deck, Maelstrom. Salvage deck. Yeah, so we have to go up there.
We're here.
Let's get going.
Nope, this was the right way. Oof. Oh, there's more people to talk to. don't think I salvaged here before.
Time for some treasure hunting. Yup. Onwards.
Okay.
Oh man, did I come up with a load of guff again?
This is for a just cause.
Time for some treasure hunting. Huh. Whoa!
Come on, man. I pressed them.
Hello! What a beauty you are!
Whoa!
If I may.
Delta vessel.
If I may.
Bring us back some local snacks, you hear?
Shouldn't be too long. Huh. Ta! All right.
There, we should get something good. We got the salvage boost and I did it all perfectly.
I'm back. Miss me? Ha!
This is for a just cause. If I may.
What a garbage man. Let's try a gold cylinder.
Bring us back some local snacks, you hear?
Shouldn't be too long. Huh. Huh. All right. Hello. What a beauty you are.
Ooh. Nice.
If I may.
Oh my.
If I may.
It's got some good stuff.
This is for a just
Calm
cause.
your mind.
Focus.
Structural analysis in progress. There. Poppy that should do it.
Perfect. What's up here? Bunch of nothing. There's a door that we could probably open though.
Open up.
Nice.
If I may.
Uplon the bloom. Apparently, the Maelstrom isn't going to be setting sail anytime soon. Normally, I'd gather up a crew, take the ship out to a distant quadrant, and try and haul some big prize. But I guess it's not so bad to go out salvaging on my own for once in a while. Takes me back to simpler days when I'd go out, collect a bunch of treasures, and be thrilled at every gold I earn. Oof. Nothing there, nothing there.
This is for a just cause.
Calm your mind.
Focus.
Oh my god.
Structural analysis in progress. I know Noppon's like the back of my. Leave
That should
Noppon
do
to
it.
Poppy.
No, that's close. We're keeping her well maintained, but there's no plans for the Maelstrom to set sail anytime soon. After that nasty business with Torna, nobody wants to be the next person to take the Maelstrom out. Here's hoping when her next mission does come along, it goes a darn sight more smoothly than our last one. No matter how much Argitham developed, 12 brother-sister pawn never get better selection of products. Motata say that not happen until other 11 brother-sister pawn come back from resource finding mission. Ever heard on Grape Melonvine that they went to Uriah, Moradane, and some other places never heard of in life. But Motata also say they probably not ever come back unless someone go to fetch them. I don't like the war. It doesn't make any sense. It just makes everybody be horrible to everybody else. Grandma says there's nothing better than a world at peace. I wish grown-ups would just stop fighting. Yeah, I feel ya. I do too.
If I may.
Calm your mind.
Focus.
Structural analysis in progress. There. Poppy that should do it.
Even with no Chairman Bannon, Argitham still able to do big business. Argitham became more prosperous, more jobs became available, and even more products for buying. Pilo Pilo do best to help Argitham propose to prosper too. So friends help out, yes. Guess let's go back to Gormott.
Keep a close eye out for trouble. Where do we go from here?
Friend has brought back materials for ship repair. Here you go. Very grateful, thank you. Would give reward, but Have no wallet right now. Back in Argithim, Pan Pan give friend big reward. This bit go here, that bit go there. A little twist for good luck. And when up go. There. It look all fixed now. Pretty classy stuff. Oh, Pan Pan very grateful to friend. Words not suffice. Pan Pan all too aware of this. Pan Pan give heartfelt token of thanks for and some coin for parts. Back in Argithim, that is. Understood. Meh, training time about to hit 40 hours. Time for big rush to Argithim. Way hey. So now we gotta go back to Argithim. It's here, right?
Came a pretty long way, eh?
Oh, you! Old friend who gave Pan Pan tasty food and took care of Vacuum Brog and got parts for repair. Hehe. Thanks to friends' consistent support, Pan Pan complete full 40 hours of flight training. Pan Pan got licensed with big rubber stamp. Now officially full-fledged Nopon pilot. Something up. Friend want thank you for tasty treats and money for parts. Actually, Pan Pan not big in career yet. Quite yet. A bit broke. Training fees. Oh, but this is terrible. Pan Pan have sudden feeling that flying skills are fading away. Pan Pan lose skills if not making regular flights. Yes, Pan Pan must go off flying again right now. So bye. Why, you little. Ooh, let's go. Nopon Wisdom level 3?
Poppy feels stronger.
We can finally open that other chest.
Wow! My powers know no bounds. I'll never stop growing. I'll keep on at it.
Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, so I guess we can take a look, see what's in that other place over here. Probably do this one too while we're at it.
This is for a just
Calm
cause.
your mind.
Focus.
Structural analysis in progress.
I know Knockbone's like the back of my...
Leave
Let's
Knockbone
do
to
it.
Poppy.
Done.
Common core crystals. Okay, so I guess... What was this? I think it was in Gormont, right? Yeah. So let's go to Gormont.
Keep a close eye out for trouble. Where do we go from here?
Oh, the honey. Up on camp. Yeah, so let's go here.
We're here.
Let's get going.
Wait, someone messaged me? What's this? Okay. Do I have Keen Eye 2? No, I don't.
Very well.
What a gorgeous area. Okay, so if we go over here, this should be good.
We're here.
Let's get going.
Very well. Shall we dance? A mere flesh wound.
I did not know Immovable Gonzalez could see me.
We won't lose again.
Maybe if we do some prep?
Yeah, so we gotta go this way now.
I could have sworn.
Snip 'em out. Snip 'em good.
Well, that's 6 of them. Is there any more areas? Oh, hold on. 7. We need 3 more. Might be able to get some more here.
I could have sworn.
Snip 'em out. Snip 'em good.
No. Doesn't quite look like it.
We've arrived. Where do we go from here? Ha! Hey! Hey!
Okay. Looks like we should be able to finish it.
Now let's see.
Let's go.
Onwards!
Hey!
Honey. Oh, thanks. You brought Milosi and honey. Thanks. I've been up to my neck in militia corpse work. Just couldn't make the time to go get a honey pot gourmet myself. It's risky. It's a risky undertaking with monsters and whatnot. I couldn't get anyone else to gather to go either. And oh right, you've proven to be capable to not to mention brave a lot. It might be a bit much jumping from honey straight into this, but how would you like to join the militia corps? Sorry, I didn't mean to put you on the spot or anything. It's just that, you know, with Torgoth's council gone, there's all sorts of small incidents cropping up all over the place. For example, we got some Nopon illegally squatting in our town. I hear townsfolk and Ardanian soldiers in Torgoth, Torgoth base have been beefing with each other too. The kids saw the adults squabbling, so now they're following suit. That's another issue that needs handling. I also got word that Phelan's having big problems getting deliveries since the council went. I hate to sit idly by while all this goes on, but the militia corps are short-handed as is. Think you could help me out a bit? Every little bit helps. You will? Great, thanks. If you can fix those 4 things that the militia told me about, that would be great.
Task complete.
I hope you will be the bearer of good news.
Hell yeah.
You like fighting with me, right?
I've had a break.
How long is it? 30 minutes? Yeah, we could do that.
I'll finish the job.
I'll
Right.
apply myself fully.
Oops.
I'll finish the job.
I'll apply
properly.
myself fully.
Okay, let's see. Guess we can do this one right over here. Hey, Callum, give it back. My da salvaged that for me. It's important to me. Oh, salvage goods, eh? Where did he salvage it from? There's a salvaging spot in the relay base. From what? What? From inside the base? Well, that means it's Ardanian property, so it's mine. The salvager's code says salvaged goods belongs to whoever. Shut it, you. You don't... Why don't you just go and salvage another one? Do that and maybe I'll give this one back to you. That's not fair. You can't just... Whatever, I'm not going to give it to you for nothing. Dad... I'm sorry. Hey, are you okay? I wish Zeke would show concern for people like Rex does. There's no way I can get another morph orb like the one my dad got me. Let's hear the details. My dad wanted me to become a driver, see. Said we'd have a better life if he was a driver. Better than being a veg farmer anyways. But when he touched that crystal, it was horrible. There was all this blood, and then he just... I'm sorry. So, my dad wasn't going to be salvaging anymore. Morph orbs. That one was all I had to remember him by. I'd like to help if that's okay. You're going to salvage me one? Thank you. My dad said he wasn't... He was in the relay base when he salvaged it. But I don't know how you'd get in there. Worry not. Sure, we'll do that one. Do we actually have them? Do you know anything about Tantal? Apparently there's some ruins there with a blade sealed inside. Some kind of scary blade that's supposed to be bringer of disaster. That's what my great-grandpa said anyways. I'm totally gonna go there and find that blade someday. Lots of work of art in the city. That makes my eyes open wide. Hana Hana expect no less from Gormott, land of many famous artists. Just the other day, Hana Hana see woodcut prints of Chairman Bana, apparently made by Gormati master carver. Hana Hana should ask Mama Pon to buy one, so can display proud in room. Hana Hana very admire Chairman Bana as master of trading. I don't know if that's a wise idea. Dude kinda sucks. You're the ones that helped us back there, thank you. I think we made the right decision thanks to you, your help. Dao was furious when he came back at first, but in the end he actually approved of us getting married. I imagine me running away from home showed them just how serious I was about all this. I'm glad we worked up the courage to go back to Torgoth and face them. Hey, thanks for visiting. And thanks for, well, telling us about Rayon's family. Rayon's dad wasn't willing to talk to me before, but her dad managed to persuade... But her mom managed to persuade him. She said if the two of us can be happy, then maybe it'll pave the way for other countries to live in harmony too. After that, I told them all about our plans, and they approved of us getting married. You've helped us so much. I hear Moradane almost started another war. Turns out that Torna was behind everything. I'm just glad the conflict was stopped before it was too late. If war were to really break out, I don't doubt Udaya would make Gormott a target. And this city, with a large military base, could easily become a battlefield. I would hate to see Torgoth razed to the ground like like the White Chair. City of my ancestors. A ceasefire is the best outcome with Gormati that we Gormati can hope for. Oh, you must be the ones Moe mentioned looking to join the militia corps, aren't you? You want to help? You just wanted to help out? Well, that's a shame. Very well, I'll tell you about it. I ordered a load of stuff, but it hasn't arrived yet. It was at the Nopon camp in the nether parts of Gorma where I ordered. A Nopon lass called Mopopo I don't get it. All the other stuff I had ordered came from them came when they said they would. Maybe something's up. Maybe a monster or something got him. It would be no good. I'd be no good helping with something like that. That's why I asked Moui if he had sent some good fighters over. The Nopon camp's just outside of Garnety Plain, right at the way tree. It is. I know it's a big job, but do you mind going to the Nopon camp, seeing what's up with them? It'd really help us if you could do that. Thanks a million.
I had a lot of fun with that. Nicely done. Make sure that reward's ready.
I feel I can go far. I got the defense.
20 minutes? I don't have anything that's 20 minutes. Hour 40. Jeez. Hour. Guess we can go this way.
Let's go.
Onwards!
Feels like all rests on the brink of total warfare lately. I can sense it in the air. I think something really terrible's about to happen. I fear for my safety out here. Maybe it's about time I filled a transfer request. No, I can't. They'll end up putting me on the front lines. Gah, it doesn't matter where I go. I just can't shake this feeling of unease. You'll be fine. I hear a couple of blades from those no-good core crystal hunters showed up right here in this city. And apparently, Special Inquisitor Morag defeated one of them personally. She's so incredible. Maybe now it'll be just a bit safer to transport core crystals. My brother will be pretty relieved. Yep, you were talking to the Special Inquisitor yourself, so you could just ask her. Have I told you how I've been traveled all over Alrest as a botanist? Let me give you a few tips. What would you like to know? Ever hear of citrus anemone? You don't see many around too often, but you can usually find them down in the Fonsa Mayam's waters. Well, did I help? Or did I help? Have you heard of the amber leaf? It's a rare finding of any kind of plant in Morardain due to its arbitrary. But I found some in the old city of Tendum. Well, did I help or did I help? And let's go to Tantal. Tantal. Never thought you'd be asking me about that place. I'm afraid I can't help you there, mate. Tantal's a closed-off country and seldom few who are allowed in. Plus, you never know where the Titan's going to be from one day to the next. Heh, I guess I'm not done with my research just yet.
Now let's see.
Flora heals an aching soul. What? Ain't no one in Gormott who knows more about bugs than me. Ask away. The prairie dragonfly. Wait a second, you can find those pretty much anywhere in Gormott. Everybody knows that. Come on, don't waste my time. The hexafly. That actually exists? I've never caught one before. I'm sure you're not making it up. You're pulling my leg. I guess I can't say for sure. They don't exist. I'll have to study them more. The giant stag beetle. You can find them out past Hermit's Hollow toward Cooley Lake. See? I know my stuff. Down. Oh, here you are. Meh. What you say? Shatoto is illegal resident? Nobody live here. Shatoto have no money coins for inn. Just take a little nap. Besides, when Shatoto come to town, soldiers say give money, and Shatoto pay residency fee like good citizen. Huh? Meh? Why surprised? Meh. No need residence fee to enter town? Shatteto duped. Shatteto's beautiful money all gone. Meh. Shatteto's long-desired foods were finally available in Gormott. Wanted to use money from Mama Pon to buy delicious foods. Shatteto is sorry, Mama Pon. Meh, friends will bring delicious foods for Shatteto? Yay, yay, happy times. When Shatteto was little Pon, he met a man called Attis in Argatham. Attis became very fond of local delicacy of noodle soup at that time. Shatteto wanted to try Torgoth noodle soup, so here Shatteto is. Many years past, Shatteto, not Little Pond anymore. Wonder if Attis still making noodle soup. But Shatteto has no money, so if go to Noodle Place, all he hear is no noodles for Shatteto and other sad things. If Shatteto could eat noodle soup of Attis, Shatteto would be able to go back home full tummy smiley. Friends are the first nice people Shatteto has met. The soldiers are too shouty scary. There is nothing else for it. Loaned out boats and not returned. Boats sold, not paid for yet. Just built boats and got smashed up. And if that's not enough, someone ransacks Umon's shipyard too. Umon no longer has will to live. All Umon good for now is reabsorb life back, force back into Cloud Sea. Umon not care who wreck his ship anymore. Man, goodbye, cruel world. Man, you helped me jump into Cloud Sea? Maybe if Umon had new boat to fix up, we'd not be at end of own rope. But hopes of that are deader than fried fish. Umon not give green pollen orb anymore. That mean no new titans will come. Man, Tora and friends look for a new titan for Umon. Okay, then Umon not jump into Cloud Sea just yet. Should probably make body heavier to hasten demise anyway. Umon go and force down many tasty treats in canteen at Horde Residential Inn Zone. What is Rex doing?
Okay. 7 minutes. I guess we can do one of these quests. Let's do this one, I guess. Ah.
We've arrived.
Hey, come on, give me a break. We're selling our stuff as cheap as we can be. This Ordanian factory stuff's right over the odds. And now the water supply is off. When are they going to fix that ruddy water tower? How am I supposed to raise my leeks without water? I wish these smart Ardanians would answer to that. Is something the matter? Oh, Lady Morag. I apologize for inconveniencing you like this, ma'am. Inconveniencing? That's a fine way of putting it. We were just trying to have a civil talk about important stuff. Hey, you, are you the soldier superior or something? Then I guess you won't listen to us any better than he does. Nay, bother. Let us make it crystal clear. Diplomatic tensions.
Very well. Shall we dance?
Dynamic spark sword!
Wicked swords! Right into it!
We're on top ball. A miss. This is much appreciated. Topple them. Decisive blow. Bridget, climb Lady
Heavy hitter.
Detonation! Launch! Always will be!
them in one fell swoop.
Yeah. So you had to break the water tower to get the Ardanian soldiers. It's sort of their fault then, really. I can't really blame you a lot for something you did when you were concerned. Nothing changes, does it? And these mighty forces that do what they want like that. And us little fellow pay the price. Hey, aren't you the ones who brought that Meliazine honey earlier? Indeed. My daughter's not got much of an appetite, but she can't resist Ruska cookies, which are with a bit of Melosian honey. I suppose I can let you off that aggery-baggery with the water tower. Just bring us that. But next time you're talking to that Ardanian bunch and try to spare thought for the rest of us, yeah? Oh, well, that's done. No, it's not. Diplomatic tensions are done.
Torgoth relay base. Where is that?
Let's go.
Onwards!
Oh, this is probably it. Yeah, it's over here.
Oh, I can't wait! Huh. Huh. All right!
Cool.
Oh man, did I come up with a load of guff again?
We've been discovered. Great! Draw the enemy's attention. In I go! Yes!
Pyra and Mithra, your fighting styles are as different as your personalities.
And yet we could be considered two sides of the same coin.
If I may.
Bring us back some local snacks, you hear?
Shouldn't be too long. Huh. Huh. Whoa!
Come on, I hit Y.
Oh, I demand a do-over.
There's something
We've been discovered.
Great work.
Dynamic spark sword!
The time to defend is now.
I guess I
Well
really am the
done.
best.
Nice attack.
Nicely done.
My excitement is rising. We're on top form.
Grim white troves. Silver or gold.
Bring us back some local snacks, you hear?
Wait here. I'll bring something great. Huh. Huh. Onwards. This looks like it'll be something good.
I hope we got it. Looks like it.
This is for a just cause.
Guess not.
Bring us back some local snacks, you hear?
Wait here. I'll bring something great. Ta! Onwards. Oh, I love the smell of salvage.
If I may.
Come on.
Oh, I can't wait. Yo. Ta! Onwards. Winning.
Okay, what we got?
If I may.
There we go. We got one. Oh,
If I may.
Open up!
Let's clear this up quick. Opening protocol
I wonder if it's gonna open.
Calm your mind.
Focus.
Structural analysis in progress. There. That should do it.
Guess we'll finish this one up and we'll be done.
I'm behind you. Step.
Hey, do you want to know my mam's a driver? Not to mention a perfectionist. She doesn't believe in losing. That's why she teaches me stuff in the case I become a driver someday. Like driver skills. Apparently once you learn one, it activates automatically. I guess it's like your body remembers the motions so well you can move without thinking. Just between you and me, though, I don't think I want to become a driver. Watching my mom do it is so stressful. Here, this is for you. A Morphle. This is just like my DAWs. Thanks a million. You're a right good bunch of drivers and blades. Hey Callum, I got a Morphle same as the other one. It really is just like it. Alright, I guess you can have the other one back then. But if you use your dad's salvaging around the Ardanian base again, I'll tell my dad we've got a spy sniffing around. You needn't worry on that score. Huh? My dad's dead thanks to the Ardanian army recruits. Hey Callum, you said that Morph Orb was yours because it came from the Ardanian base, right? Then what about my dad? It's Mordain's fault he's dead. Doesn't that make it your... What? I wouldn't. Us Gormati and you Ardanians. We're always at each other's throats. It never seems to stop. Sooner or later, it's going to turn to violence. Violence? You don't mean war? Your dad's pretty important in Mordain, right? Then maybe you can do something to prevent that from happening. I don't think there's anything I can do. My dad isn't that really great really. You need some help. Good thing I'm here then. We'll handle this task without fail. What? You think you can help? Yeah, it looks like these people come from all sorts of different places, and you don't see them fighting each other. If they can do it, surely we can too. Yeah. Well, when I become rich and famous, I'm gonna stop all war for good. Pain and suffering is stupid anyways. A satisfactory conclusion. Thanks again for your kind help. Taught us a lesson. Hey Callum, how would you like to teach me some Ardanian games? I've heard that everyone plays this game called Chobi Tubes in Mordain, right? Sure, I'll teach you how to play Chobi Tubes. It's my favorite game. But you'd better treat me to one of those Lunan smoothies in return. Sure, come on, let's go get some. Guess let's do... we can do that after.
Making them with extra love really improves the flavor.
I don't even have salty soil. Well, I guess we'll end things for today then. Next time we'll probably finish up that side quest and maybe continue on with the main story. So until then, we'll see you next time.